It's Care Providers of Minnesota's The Inside Scoop. With your advocacy team, Toby Pearson, Nicole Matson, Todd Bergstrom, and Patty Cullen. This week's host, Toby Pearson.
Welcome to today's Inside Scoop. Today is Thursday. It's holiday weekend, so we're filming early. They are on legislative break this week, which means they are either on vacation, hopefully somewhere warm since we are not having the best weather here, or they're back home in their districts listening to you and what's going on in their district. They will return next week, and they have a schedule in front of them like they always do. Currently, the House is scheduled to have the Health and Human Services Omnibus Bill in what is referred to as their Ways and Means Committee on April 25th. So not next week, but the following week. The Senate, on the other hand, is moving a little bit more quickly. They are scheduled to have their HHS Omnibus Bill in the Finance Committee on Tuesday the 19th. Again, to remind you, there are huge differences between these two bills. The Senate, for example, has a great increase for nursing facilities, $65 million in 23 and $160 million in 24-25. This includes both increases for workers, some structural changes to VBR, and some changes as far as known cost increases. All in all, it's a fantastic proposal, and the money is there. Dear Senate Elderly Waiver Rate Framework, a little bit harder to decipher, but they are putting a significant chunk of money into moving things forward, with $30 million in fiscal 23 and $87 million in fiscal 24-25. Finally, the Senate does include the elderly waiver rate floor, some modifications to it, with a 3.25 in 23 and $13 million in 24-25. This is for folks who have a high percentage of elderly waiver in their facilities that would then get a rate floor guarantee. The House, on the other hand, does not have nearly as much money, and most of it is one-time stuff. They did include alternative day language, the PACE actuarial study, some implementation of the elderly waiver framework. They are moving it from about 18% up to about 21.6%. It's $8 million in 23, and then the spreadsheet says $74 million in 24-25, but we're having a hard time deciphering how it gets that fast that early. They also included some stuff that the governor included in one-time funding, like safety improvement grants. They have some change of ownership language, some assisted living licensure changes. And they included a real stinker, which is the Nursing Home Workforce Standards Board, the SEAU proposal that we've testified against. And that proposal creates a governor-appointed board that can determine things like how many people should be working, in other words, staffing ratios, and how much they should get paid at a minimum. That does not come with any authority to actually give the money to the providers who will be receiving these new mandates. So we have lobbied and expressed our concerns about that. So this week, our message is simple. You can clear by the spreadsheets clearly states, the Senate position looks way better than the current House position. And we need to contact our legislators. Basically, we need to tell them one simple message: support caregivers with wages they deserve, and ensure access for seniors by passing sustainable, ongoing funding for senior care. And the big change is sustainable, ongoing funding for senior care. That's this week's Inside Scoop. We'll have more action next week when they come back into session, and we will bring you all the highlights. Thanks for watching, and enjoy your holidays.